Hello students, this is Nishi Mishra, Faculty of Social Studies at Mount Literacy School, Jhansi. Children, in my previous lecture I said that from today onwards we are going to start with the second chapter of civics. The name of the chapter is Understanding Secularism. Children, in the previous chapter of civics, that is chapter number 1, the Indian Constitution, we discussed about the basic features of Indian Constitution. We also discussed about what the Constitution exactly is. So, in the key features of the Constitution, we discussed about the term, or you are aware about the word secular. So, children, let me tell you that whenever you hear this word secular, तो it is somewhere related to religion. कभी भी अगर आप ये वर्ड सुन रहे हैं कि secular word कहीं पर भी आ रहा है, तो that is somewhere related to any of the religion. In the previous chapter we discussed that secularism is the key feature of Indian Constitution. So as we all know, do you think, children, that India is a secular state? Yes, it is a secular state. Why it is called a secular state? Because many of the religions are residing in India in harmony, right? ऐसा नहीं है हमारे यहाँ that we are only having one religion, कोई state religion है हमारे पास. It is not like that. In India we are having different religions living together. So basically secularism is what? Secularism is like welcoming, it refers to the separation of religion from the state. It means that a secular state is that is not having any official religion, right? Children, I am using the word state again and again. So here state means I am talking about India. I am representing a country और उसको ही मैं बार बार state बोल रही हूँ, right? So, children, do you know that the term secularism was first coined by the British writer George Jacob Heloike in 1851, and it refers to the separation of religion from the state. It implies equality of all religions and religious tolerance. पता है, children, that there are about 43 countries in the world with official state religions. Most of them are in Middle East, North Africa and Northern Europe. Around 27 countries are having Islam as their official religion. In Asia and in Sub-Saharan Africa, as well as in North Africa and in Middle East. There are 13 countries, including 9 in Europe, which are officially Christian. Bhutan and Cambodia have Buddhism as their state religion, while Israel is a Jewish state. Now you understood that what is secularism. Secular होने का क्या मतलब होता है, क्या होता है secularism? Children, do you know that the Indian Constitution allows individuals the freedom to live by their religion, beliefs and practices? That this is also we have discussed in the fundamental rights, right? In the previous chapter we discussed about the fundamental rights. So that is also that the Indian Constitution provides freedom to individual to profess, to propagate their religion, right? Now, what is the importance of separating religion from the state? I said, मतलब इस line का मतलब आपको पता है क्या है कि importance of separating religion from the state, that means कि जो government authority है, the government policies are not like they are untouched with the religion. उनको किसी religion से particularly कोई लेना देना नहीं है whenever it comes to the making policies or anything for the country. And that means see, India is a democratic state, right? So अगर हमें democracy establish करनी है, democracy maintain रखनी है, then we need to separate the religion from the state. Why it should be done? Because if we are influenced with any of the religion, then it is obvious that we are going to make the policies that are beneficial for that particular religion. That is what? दिस इज नॉट एज पर द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. अगर ऐसा होगा तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं? वी आर नॉट अधेयर टू द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, क्योंकि कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑल्सो मैंडेट्स इक्वालिटी फॉर ऑल. तो अगर कहीं पर इक्वालिटी हार्म हो रही है किसी की, अगर किसी का फंडामेंटल राइट वायलेट हो रहा है, दैट मीन्स दैट पर्टिकुलर लॉ और पॉलिसी should not be made, right? That is why it is important to separate religion from the state, right? I hope this much is clear to you all. In my next video we will discuss about the Indian secularism, right? Thank you. That's all for today. Hello students, this is Nishi Mishra, faculty of social studies at